Here with Concordia head women's soccer coach Nick Smith after a 1-0 loss to Morningside tonight. A couple of chances in the second half to get the equalizer, but kind of a tough night from an attacking standpoint. How did you assess this performance?
I think we had a slow start, and I think Morningside came out early on, and they were the team that was exceeding us in work rate and energy, tempo on the field. And they made a couple of adjustments, and they largely shifted to a strong side formation. They put 3 lines of 2 to match what our middle was doing, and we failed to make the adjustment in the first half. And so really the area that we needed to start exploiting was the wide areas, and we only did it a few times. And I think obviously what we're going to see now from teams is if they score against us, they're going to sit in a little bit. And we saw tonight that once Morningside got their goal, they became pretty defensive and oftentimes had 10 players behind the ball and just looked to play counter against us, which makes it tough to break a team down.
Mm-hmm. Is there adjustment you like maybe want to see? You're still playing a lot of young players and they're still learning kind of how to be one of those top teams in the GPAC.
Yeah, so we actually changed shape in the second half to try and exploit some of the wide areas, and it was better at times for us. I think a little bit tonight we showed that we are a younger team and not staying true to what was working, even though it's not resulting in goals. There were times when we were consistently causing the breakdowns for us going forward. But then there were moments where we also were adopting their style, which was very direct, playing the ball straight through the middle into all the numbers, which was difficult for us. And then unfortunately too, we have a couple players have to go down injured as well in the second half, which just makes it a little bit more difficult for us.
And lastly, Brady Orr's kind of taken on the keeper role lately and made a couple nice saves to keep you within a goal. How do you kind of, I guess, what are you liking about the way she's coming along?
Yeah, I mean, coming into the season, her and Angie Biggs were really close for the number 1 spot, and Brady emerged right around game 5 or 6 of us on the season that the number 1 spot was hers. And you saw tonight, she's a really good shot stopper. She's a big presence, and so she does really well in 1v1 moments. And another area that she's done really well for us, and there were some areas, or sometimes tonight also, where she excelled here is her distribution. She's got a pretty good range. She can spray the ball around the field. But all in all, it was a really solid night from Brady. And she did nothing wrong on the goal. I think we had opportunities on the field to deal with that ball. But Brady put in a good performance tonight to keep us within 1 and to ultimately give us a shot at getting the points tonight.